Hello children, I hope you are preparing very well for your exams. Come, let us move into the revision for your science NEET test, right? As of your NEET test is concerned, you know it very well. You are going to write it for 50 marks, out of which you will get 15 marks, 1 5 for physics, another 15 for chemistry, 20 marks for your biology. So on the total, you are going to write for 50 marks. Under this, 15 marks you are going to write for physics. No, that how it is going to be disseminated to other topics are, all the questions will be on multiple choice type only. What question will be given? Suitable choice you are going to select. In that, what are the areas, what are the topics you are going to concentrate more, right? That I have listed over here. First one, as far as physics is concerned, sums are the foremost important part, right? Even though as you are in 8th standard, not like your 6th and 7th standard, don't expect direct questions as of NEET is concerned, right? And also when you are doing it, when you are doing your theory examination, you are going to do it step by step, right? So starting from given, formula, solution, boxing the solution, that and all you are not going to do in your NEET test, which will consume your time, right? So fastly you are able to, you have to pick up your speed. Once you see the question, you have to strike down with your formula and direct steps working it out. That strategies you need to plan for yourself, right? So sums, but the model of the sums which will be asked will be from the textbook models. Examples and exercises sums we would have done now. Based on that models only will be asked, but numbers will be different. So plan very well and practice each and every sum including the example sums, right? Then number based questions. Number based question is that, simple example I will give you. How many kilometers makes one, what is the 1 gigameter, 1 megameter, like that, right? What is the value of 1 light year? What is the speed of light? Like that, number based questions. Generally I am telling you the example, right? Next one is, that is what I have told you here, on constants and conversions from one system to another system, from MKS to CGS or FPS or any other conversions, right? Then critical questions you have. Critical questions means, once I will tell you the contents, I will explain you this. One concept will be given, you cannot expect a direct answer. From that, an indirect questioning will be asked. Without thinking, you cannot answer that question. The choices will be very closer to each other. All the choices will be appearing to be correct. But only when you think deeply, you can arrive at the correct answer. That type of questions will be critical questions. Then, application-oriented question. For example, in your book, you have this photometer now. One umpire will be checking the brightness. So like that, what concept you are learning in your book, how you are applying in your daily life. So like that, using that knowledge, one application oriented question will be asked, right? So these are the areas. So why am I saying this is, for theory based questions in your revision also I would have said, paragraph by paragraph all the questions I would have marked. But when NEET is concerned, line by line you are going to thorough in your textbook, without which you cannot score center. So line by line in your book you are going to thorough it. Now shall we move into the contents? Take your pencil in your hand. So when any NEET preparation is going on, your ultimate source material will be your book, right? That is textbook. So first thorough it, then go for other sources, right? Now take your book, page number 1. Right? There in the first paragraph, you have, in the first paragraph, find these lines. Scientific theories are valid only if they are confirmed through various experiments. This is statement. From this, critical based questions can be asked. So this is what I said. Through experiments. Why experiments must be done? 4 choices will be given. You have to see which choice will be best suited for the question. Okay? Right, next one, second paragraph you see, the measurement is the base of all scientific studies and experimentations. So whatever I am saying, have a So I am not saying this is the answer, this is what you have to learn, not like that. So for need based foundation test, don't read like that. That area where the importance must be given, that only I am saying now. In that, any type of questions, any type of answering can be demanded from you. Okay? Right, now turn the page. There is a box called do you know? Which system is metric system, which system is not a metric system. So that definitions, that details is there, so mark it. And in the down below that, and the second paragraph, you have the explanation for SI system. Expansion for an international system of units. In French it is called as Système International. So 7 physical quantities, 7 basic quantities and derived quantities, all those details are given. So that details, mark it. Right? Then you have one tabular column. This is very simple, which you had learned for so many times. So any type of questions, whether it is symbol for the unit, symbol for the quantity, can you understand the difference between this? Symbol for quantity, symbol for unit. For example, length I am saying. Length is a quantity. Symbol of quantity is L. Because length is the quantity, symbol of quantity is L. What is its unit? Meter, M-E-T-R-E or E-R. What is the symbol of unit? M. So don't get confused, M is the symbol of length. M is the symbol of unit of length. L is the symbol of quantity length. So be very clear, so many students will get confused in this. So question may be asked like this also. What is the unit of, what is the symbol of unit of length? Meter also will be given, length also, L also will be given. So you may get confused. So be very clear even in the formation of the words of the question. Right? Next you turn this side, right hand side of your page number 2. There is expansion for NASA. Under in the box, do you know? So mark it. Now turn this, come to this page, third page. The definitions for temperature. That question we had marked for your revision, your theory revision. Next to that definition, second paragraph, there is one content. Heat energy given to a substance will increase its temperature. Heat energy removed from a substance will lower its temperature. This concept, you know, based on this concept, any daily life applications can be asked. This is what I said, application oriented questions. Right? So based on this content, you have to apply in that question. So on seeing the question paper only, you can understand that. Right, now you come to this, in the third paragraph, last few lines. Thermometers are calibrated with standard scales, Celsius, Fahrenheit, Kelvin. So that you mark. Right, next one, down that, below that formula, I is equal to Q by T. There is one line, electric charge is measured in coulomb. SI unit of electric current is ampere and it is denoted by A. That spelling for coulomb, so many children will get confused. Even this will, though we know the spelling in a very thorough way, even we teachers get confused with the spelling, right? So be very clear with the spelling, right? Now you come to this side. Ammeter is the device, right hand side. Ammeter is the device used to measure electric current. So that you mark. Now turn the page number 4. There is a topic called more to know, right? One number is given, Avogadro number. So that number with the power correctly you have to memorize. Okay, no understanding needed in this. So memorize the number. This is what I said. Number based questions. Right? Next one. Here, right hand side you have the topmost paragraph. Light emitted from a common wax candle is approximately equal to 1 candela. That full paragraph you mark. Any type of questions can be asked. Right. Now turn this page, come to page number 5. In that, already I have told you in the revision video, which we are going to see, name of the clocks alone is enough, right? But in need-based preparation, For each clock there is some keyword. For example, in page number 5, you can see I am saying from the right hand side last part. Analog clocks look like a classic clock. So that is a keyword for analog clock. Right? So underline it. So turn the page. On the digital clocks, you see the last line are often called as electronic clocks. So that the keywords you have to learn. Right? And come to quartz clocks. So that full paragraph under the heading quartz clock, you have to be very thorough because it has so many questions. Principles, electronic oscillations, what crystal is used, quartz crystal, how it is accurate, its accuracy, 10 power 9 seconds, 1 second and 10 power 9 seconds. So that questions can be asked under that. Now under atomic clock, underline every line. So what are the questions can be asked? It uses periodic vibrations, its accuracy, and GPS and GLONASS use this clock only. So questions can be either way. In either way, what clock is used by GPS and GLONASS can be asked, and atomic clock are used in GPS and GLONASS, that also can be asked. So thorough with the concept. Okay. Now come to this page. Page number 8. You have this second paragraph left hand side. When we will go for approximation, when the data are inadequate. So that paragraph you make a learning over there. Okay. Right, now you come to this rules for rounding off. So many rules you would have learned. Be thorough in that. Along with that 3 rules, I have given you 2 more rules. Right. So include that and apply on so many numbers. So thorough with confusing numbers will be given. Based on this, here both the questions examples given are second decimal places. So don't think that 2 decimal places alone will be asked. Even it can be asked third decimal, fourth decimal, fifth decimal, or without decimal whole numbers also can be given. So whatever is given, know the methods how to round it off. So if you are having confusion, please rewind to the video where this concept is taught. So learn well. Okay children, so be prepare well and get full marks. Thank you children.